Hey guys, Stitches here, and welcome back to some more Super Mario Brothers All Stars, or Super Mario All Stars plus Super Mario World. Mainly we're focusing on Mario 1 right now, but last time we did World 7 and tried to do World 8 but failed. And then after that, I had a failed recording of me attempting World 8 and didn't actually get anywhere for like 40 minutes. Here, I'm actually just gonna kill myself twice so we can have more lives to work with before I have to continue. So, yeah, in that failed recording, I did manage to, get to the end of the third level, but I didn't complete it because I fell off the side of the level near the end. Deep. I don't even remember what I talked about in that video, but I'm not posting the failed one. Just because I don't want to have to edit it. It's one less thing I have to worry about. So I named it something so I wouldn't incorporate it in the batch when I remix the recording. That was weird. But now we're on the dreaded 8-2 level. You guys aren't gonna get that unless I do end up posting the outtake video. Nope. Don't need it, don't want it, don't need it, don't. See no, hear no, speak no evil. There we go. So let's hope this time I can get this level done in a decent amount of time. I did figure out there's actually a mushroom in this block over here. Quickly, we gotta off-screen that. Nitrous oxide. Wow, and we're starting the next level with a power-up. I guess I just need a little bit of practice and just a moment to breathe without using up all my air. Watch this be the shortest video in the series now. Dude, if I can have a fire flower... I can. Yes, finally. And we get to start with a fire flower. If you can get a fire flower into this level, it really helps with that end section. Otherwise, you have to jump over their arc. But we're on the final level, which actually gets a unique background sprite. Isn't there a way up to that one? Oh, I heard it. We're probably not going to beat it, but I think I know what to do. Oh no, I have to go down here. Here, I'll just go ahead and take the L there. Here, actually, I think I know the pattern here. I think I know the pattern. Oh, okay. I had the right idea before. I remember this being a castle that wasn't really about difficulty and was more just about being a puzzle. It wasn't really about skill. Which, in my opinion, is pretty shitty level design considering how arcadey this game is. Where it's like, oh, you know, get the lives. And then the original version, you don't just repeat the world, the last world. You repeat, like, the whole ass. There we go. So let me go down here. Now this area sucks because there's gonna be fish flying at you, so you need to be very careful and go down this pipe. And now we're underwater, and there's a short underwater section. Which I think this is... Now, I believe from here... There's just this fucking dude we have to clear, which we didn't. But, you know, we have a few more lives left. Oh shit. I looked down. I've spaced out for a moment. Don't worry about it. Ding 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 ding. Just like the... Fuck. I didn't game the enemies. Shit. We're running out of lives. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to repeat this whole damn world again. Although it shouldn't be as hard now. Because I've practiced it enough. Whoever came up with the phrase "practice makes perfect" made like the most annoying correct phrase to say to somebody ever. Just like the guys. I want to sing the Family Guy version of Can't Touch This. Ugh. That's the thing that sucks, is my reaction time is so bad with like getting under those guys' jumps that it's like they're my least favorite enemy in like Mario in general, because it's like and they made like bigger ones called like Sumo Brothers, which are like Hammer Brothers, but they stun you when they jump. I don't even remember what fucking Mario game the Sumo Brothers are from, but they're like equally as annoying. That was weird. Oh shit. I guess we're doing this again. Although this level is like easy compared to the shit we've been doing. Hello? Just like the bad guys. Biohazard 4. Now I'm down a life. Fucking, oh, why the random speed up? Why? I wasn't even on the ground when the speed up happened, which is weird. Alright. Okay, alright, I see how it is. Just kill me. Just kill me. I'm not doing that final level with 2 lives. It's not happening. Here, I'm gonna pause the recording until I get back to the final level. Okay, finally, we're back. I wasn't able to get here with a power-up. But I was at least able to get here, and I know I can beat it. I know how to beat it as well. The matter is just an exercise in ability. Just barely missed it. Okay, I had to double check the thing is actually recording. Now we have to do the fish one. See, that's the problem with this part, is if you hug the wall, you risk death. There we go. Fuck. Okay, don't rush it. Just take my time. Anyway, here's the final boss. The final boss version of Bowser is quite tough. Really quick, I do want to check something. Ah, there it is. There's my save state button. Which means if I... Okay. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna start using save states just because I'll admit I'm not that skilled at this particular Mario. The trick to this level, if you're wondering, is it's always the exit, the correct pipe is always after lava. In this really quick, I'll just do that. Didn't paddle up enough. I just pressed the wrong key, it's fine. Don't worry about that. That's not a part of the game, that's just me being a dumbass and the music happening to loop correctly. If you also want to game the enemy AI with bloopers, those squid things... Okay, there's just enough space for me to not get hit there. Boom. And that's the final boss done. And with that, we've defeated Princess Peach. Albeit I'd use save states there a little bit. But this ending is added in, so Mario gets a kiss, but you get a super mushroom at the end. So here you get Star Worlds. These just replace the enemies, with other ones. Pretty much it's just I believe it's every Koopa and Goomba has been replaced with Buzzy Beetles. Or most of the enemies have been replaced with, Buzzy Beetles. Really quick. Save and quit. So, that's Super Mario. There are hidden warp zones. In the second level of every world. There's some glitch levels as well, one of which is an infinitely repeating water room called, World -1. However, there is, a couple of other times you can get the exact same level. World -1 will also sometimes load if there is garbage data. I remember playing a ROM hack of the original Mario that replaced his sprite with Sonic. With a very bad looking Sonic, and the ROM hack just straight up wouldn't work. But yeah, the next game, since we're just going down the line, is Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, which says unreleased in the USA instead of its release date here. But it came out the year after Mario, so it came out in 1986. Which is interesting, because that means there's a 3-year gap in the US between Super Mario and Super Mario 2. But then there's a 2-year gap. But then if you think about it, if this is 96, that means there's a 4-year gap between it and Super Mario Bros. 3. And then, you know, there's a 1-year gap between Super Mario 3 and Super Mario World. So... yeah, that was all of Super Mario Brothers. So next time we'll actually be playing the Lost Levels. So yeah, there is I will not be playing the harder difficulty. I might do a video showing off all the warp zones, even though there are tons of videos and guides on the internet, so I'm probably not gonna do that just because it's extra effort that I don't really want to put forth towards this game. But I feel the sequel, Super Mario The Lost Levels, is a lot better. I just feel like there's a lot more quality designed levels in this game. But I do want to talk about, while we have it, the two versions of Super Mario 2. Super Mario The Lost Levels, called Mario 2 in Japan, is it's basically an unreleased, it was an unreleased version of Mario Brothers. And interestingly, this was a Famicom Disk System game, meaning it was only available to play on floppy disks. Now, if we look over here, this is called Super Mario Bros. 2 Mario Madness. This is if I look up Super Mario Bros. 2 on the internet, but it came out in 88. It came out in 88 in the US, came out in the PAL region in 89. This is a reskin of a game called Yume Kojo Doki Doki Panic, a 1987 Famicom Disk System game. Which was based on a prototype platforming game, and it was released as an advertising game for Fuji Television's Yume Kojo 1987 Media Technology Expo. The characters, enemies, and themes in Doki Doki Panic have the mascots and theme of the festival, and they were adapted into the Super Mario theme. There are a lot of Super Mario enemies that originate from Super Mario Bros. 2 Mario Madness. Specifically these being enemies like the Shy Guy, Birdo. Although Birdo's not really an enemy anymore. Birdo. There's an iconic enemy pretty much exclusive to this game called Phanto, which appears as this mask that's split in half that will chase you around in certain segments of the game whilst you hold a key. And I believe this game would go on to inspire the sequel to 1986. Or I think this would go on to inspire the sequel to the 1986 version of Donkey Kong. At least I believe it's 1986. Let's see. Or sorry, Donkey Kong 94. This game has a lot of concepts that are reused in Donkey Kong 94, which not only aims as sort of a remake of that game, of the arcade game Donkey Kong, but also starts its own series, which it's considered the predecessor to the Mario vs. Donkey Kong series. Another weird remake I think we're getting soon as well as Mario vs. Donkey Kong, but yeah, that's it for Mario 1. So thank you guys for watching. As I've posted in the end card at the end of my videos, you can donate if you have some cash to spare and you like my content. You could subscribe. You can subscribe for free, but if you want to support me with a little extra cash, you can donate to my Ko-Fi link, which is in the description or possibly in the end card. Not sure if I can put it in the end card yet. But the minimum donation, if I remember right, for my Ko-Fi is $1. I'm gonna double check that. Oh, right now they're set to a minimum of $3. Let's see if I can change that. Alright, there we go. I just updated it, so now it's a minimum of $1. I thought about making the minimum 50 cents, but I feel like $1, you know, it's nice and even. So, you know, you can donate there, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can hit the bell to get notifications when I do upload. After this, I plan to do Mario 2, but I'm probably going to take a break from Mario so that way I can go ahead and do Sonic the Hedgehog 1. A game that I've played before, I'm familiar with it, I've beaten it several times. But I'm going to be doing something kind of different. I'm going to be playing a mobile port of the game, or attempting to. Although I might give and play the NES version, or not the NES version. The Sega Genesis version of the game. My next Let's Play could also potentially be Mega Man 2. That is a game I want to do, but that's going to require some hardware change-arounds. Since I'd have to not only unplug one of my monitors, but plug it into my Switch. Have a high-speed fiber optic cable going from my Switch into my TV, into my capture card, and I'll have a bunch of wires in front of me. But, Mega Man 2 is also on the list. I've been itching to replay it. Mega Man 2 is very much a game that is a thing. It's a game that I like. I like the entire Mega Man franchise that I've played so far. I don't think I've played a bad Mega Man game, aside with like the worst one being the first one, but you know. I feel like Mega Man is the definition of first is the worst, second is the best, and then third is the one in the polka dot dress. Because it's like, the first one is like just underdeveloped. The second one improves and is often considered the best out of the classic games. And then the third is the one, in my opinion, that has the best presentation. But, yeah. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.